Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see, why do people obsess over you? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. Don't do it by the meaning of the card, choose it intuitively. What stands out to you? This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so why do people obsess over you? Okay, so we start off with the Magician here, and what came to me when I saw this was that you guys can literally make something out of nothing, okay? And I'm getting that, like I said, like that's literal. Like this could be with your words, with arts and crafts, music. There's definitely some kind of a creative outlet here. And I feel like you guys are really gifted, okay? Like people are amazed at whatever it is that you can create. I'm also getting for some of you that you kind of have this like, I started from the bottom, now I'm here, okay? Like rags to riches type deal. Like you literally feel like you came from nothing or didn't have a lot starting out on your path, and like now, you have a lot. And if, you don't feel like you're there yet, like you're on your way to it is what I'm seeing. And either way, that's how people perceive you, that know your past and like where you are now. So those that know your story are inspired by you. Okay, so we also have the 3 of Cups here. And actually, I'm going to get the rest out. The Wheel, well, some of the rest. 8 of Swords reversed, the Fool, 10 of Cups. Okay, so intuitively reading the 3 of Cups reversed, what comes to me about you guys is like you guys won't hesitate to tell someone off, okay? Like if something is going on with somebody and it just doesn't vibe with you, it doesn't sit right with you, it's like you'll call it out, and it's not to be mean, it's just to, basically, you have this like thing where you want to make things right, you know what I mean? Like as soon as things feel off, basically you want to cut to the chase, and it can come across as you telling people off, but it's like, and taking that even a step further, I feel like you guys won't hesitate to cut people out. And it's really because, you've created this, it's like you know your worth and you know what you'll put up with and what you won't. So I feel like people see that about you and they respect that. And it's like there's just something about you where it's like people want you in their life. And with the 8 of Swords reversed, I'm actually getting that, you guys have come up against a lot of different challenges and have persevered. Okay, and it's going back to your story and, where you've come from and all that you've accomplished. And I'm just seeing that, it's like, I just see you guys triumphing, like no matter what life has handed you, and those that know that are so intrigued by it that, and again, I see that your story is inspiring to others, and you could even be like, it's like your life purpose is coming through this reading as well, and some of you could be speaking, and I'm just getting, and that could even be what the Magician is about. And I just see that people see like, oh, if you can do it, I can do it. Like they see this strength and perseverance within you. I just see them like gravitating towards you, those that resonate with your message, and really just hanging on your every word, okay? Like your words are powerful. So even if you create other things, words are coming through for you guys, especially those of you that speak. It could be a social media influencer or just whatever it is that you post, okay? Or just you speaking in person. There's something about your words, group 1, that inspire people. It ignites this fire within others that they feel like, wow, like against all odds or just period, I can do it too, whatever it is. you know, and it like sticks with people and it makes them want to continue to follow you, to watch you, to listen to you is what I'm seeing. So people are like hooked in that way. You guys, okay, so you also like with the Full card here, it's like you dive into the unknown. Like you might not have in the past, but like that's how you're showing up now, okay? And it's not to say like you feel it, like it's out of your comfort zone, but I just see you taking these leaps of faith, especially if it seems like it's against all odds and you just have this faith that things are going to work out. And I really see that, you know, with you guys, it's like you're walking your talk is what I'm seeing. And I honestly feel like that's why people are so obsessed with you. I don't want to say so obsessed. That's why, you know, people are obsessed over you though. Okay, so with the Wheel and the Ten of Cups here, I'm getting that, especially when people, like you meet somebody who could be a romantic potential, it's like they feel like fate brought you and them together. In fact, even if it's not a romantic, you guys have this energy and vibe about you where it literally, people feel like fate brought you and this person together, okay, for a reason, for a purpose. It could be a collaboration. It could be they need to hear your message. You might have needed to hear their message. You know, it's like got this interesting intertwined dynamic going on. But as far as the romantic potentials go, I feel like a lot of people think you guys are the one, or what they would want in the one, okay? Like you're like this ideal image. You're this ideal, like, and when I say image, I don't just mean looks. Like, yes, you're attractive, but it goes deeper than that. It's like personality, energy, vibe. You know, I like combine all that together because that's how I feel like, that's what I mean by like full package. Like, and that's how people see you. Like, you're what they want in somebody. Yeah, and with the Ten of Cups, like a lot of people could see marrying you. And if you're single, like, you know, that's me spilling the tea on those who are crushing on you. They deem you guys to be like what they're looking for. I'm even getting like, even if they hardly know you. That's interesting. Okay, so we have the Sun reversed and the Star reversed. With that, I'm getting like Scorpio vibes here, okay? Like, we got the two most positive cards in the deck reversed, but I don't feel like it's negative in your case, okay? So I'm getting like Scorpio vibes. And with that, I just feel like you guys are definitely mysterious. I feel like you're fiercely independent. You have your tribe, but you're definitely independent, and it's like you just do things your own way with your own style. I feel like a lot of you like to wear black. You just have this very piercing, dynamic, intense energy about you, but it's also kind of low key. And it's just, the more people get to know you, the deeper you go. And, you know, it's just like, you fascinate people. You have this array of knowledge, especially with whatever it is that you're into. You have this creative outlook and just this aesthetic about you that's uniquely your own. That's in regards to like your style, as well as like, you know, your makeup, your hair, the way you present yourself to the world, basically. There's something artistic about it, an alternative and rock star like about it. Okay, so with the Two of Wands reversed, I'm also getting, okay, you guys have such like I said, like you're so uniquely you in looks and the way that you are, that I actually get the feeling that even if people are taken, like once they meet you, it's like you have this whirlwind of energy, like here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Like that's like the song that comes to my mind when you guys walk into a room. And it's like you just stir up this excitement in others. So even, like I said, like even if they're taken, they're like, their eyes are on you. They feel like excited and they're not even sure why. Like that's your guys' energy. Like it's like something's about to go down. Like nobody knows what, but it's just you, you know, and your energy and entering the room. Okay, so you guys are very magnetic is what I'm seeing. Also, you know, with the Magician here too, it's like I do get that you guys are, you're good, again, with the words I'm getting. Like, you guys just have this playful, witty banter, and you're charming, okay? So definitely playful and feisty. And so it's kind of like you guys make conversation feel fun and exciting. And like people feel like they have a chance. Like, and they feel like, you know, not a lot of people talk like that. So it's kind of like you even make regular conversation feel fun. You guys are the type that could make doing nothing feel fun, okay? And it's just the way that you are, the way that you talk, your mannerisms. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are low-key crushing on you. I think you know a lot of people crush on you, but it's like even more than that is what I'm getting. Like there's more. People are really trying to hide it around you guys though and keep it low-key is what I'm seeing. Like I feel like to be turned down by you would be such a, like people would be devastated is what I'm seeing. So you guys kind of have that feeling of like it's safer to dream about you than to actually pursue you. So if you're like, what do you mean all these people are crushing on me? Like I'm not getting hit up. I feel like that's why. You have a bit of an intimidating but exciting energy about you, and I feel like those who are confident in themselves, they'll hit you up. But those that aren't, won't. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so why do people obsess over you? Okay, so we start off with the 4 of Cups here, and intuitively reading this card, like I feel like you guys you come across as being trendy to people, okay? Like trendsetters. I'm getting like Aquarius vibes with that, and I just feel like you guys are so uniquely you that people can't get enough of it, you know? And I feel like there's something about your style in particular that people are like, oh man, like they want to emulate your style is what I'm seeing, and it may not even be conscious, okay? And it's interesting because, you know, that saying, like, imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. So I feel like if you, like, all of a sudden start wearing or, you know, doing something, your hair, makeup a certain way, and you all of a sudden start to see, like, coworkers or friends doing it, I feel like that's what's going on. Like, they're not even, like, aware of it necessarily is what I'm getting. I just feel like people love the way you do and wear certain things that they end up emulating your style, basically, because it's so uniquely your own. Okay, going off that even further, like in a deeper sense, I feel like you guys are so uniquely yourself that it's like you guys give other people permission to do the same thing. So when people are in your presence, it's like they know on some level that it's safe to be who they really are. And it's like, what's better than that? So without even really knowing why, people gravitate towards you guys like a magnet. Like those who are ready to be themselves and not hold back is what I'm seeing. So we have the 9 of Swords reversed. So I'm getting that you guys have definitely gone through some pretty tough challenges in life, but you have rose above every single one of them. You've come back stronger, wiser, better even, and it's like just this elevated self is coming through. I feel like you guys truly do shine like a star now. And it's like you have this wisdom that is just untouchable. Okay, so when you guys are on a roll and you're speaking, you're spitting the truth basically, I feel like people are like kind of mesmerized, you know? They're like, wow, like where did that come from? You know? And it's just like, you guys, group number 2, you guys are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? You've been through the ringer and you've come out the other side like with this, just all this wisdom, and you're ready to share it in your own unique way with the world. I do feel like there's a creative element to you guys as well. And just like a really upbeat, you know, I just get this upbeat, bubbly personality with you guys. Okay, I'm actually going to bring out some of the others. Okay, so Okay, with the Four of Pentacles here, I'm honestly getting that you guys come across like you're the ex that got away. Okay, even if it wasn't your idea and the other person broke up with you, it's like you guys stood out so much, okay? Like I'm getting like shine bright like a diamond, okay, because you guys are just shining. You know, you're just beaming with all this positivity and just radiance. Take that with everything that, you know, any of your exes, what made them catch feelings for you, basically. It's like you're always in the back of their mind. Like I kind of feel like no matter how they've acted, even if they've moved on, you're just like that one person, you know, that always stands out. And I do feel like they compare new people to you, and I honestly don't feel like people measure up. You're just such a unique vibe. You know what I mean? Like a unique presence that you got it going on, group 2. And if that's not to say that any of these exes are necessarily meant to be. I mean, it's going to be different for all of you. It's possible. They could be, but what I'm trying to say though is that you guys, you just keep elevating, you know, and it's like you're going to get that match if you haven't already, is what I'm seeing. So stay true to yourself in that way. And okay, that's another thing I'm seeing, is that you guys are definitely staying true to yourself, okay? No matter what's going on, no matter how rough, no matter how lonely times can get. But it's like, either way, you know, if every now and then an ex crosses your mind or you feel on some level like connected again, I honestly feel like that's them thinking back to you and missing like certain things that you guys just embodied. You know what I mean? Like that they can't find in another. Like they felt a certain way with you that they don't feel with others, and it's like they're trying to recapture that, is what I'm seeing. So that honestly is why I feel like they in particular obsess over you. Even new people though, okay? Like that you haven't been with. You guys just, again, you have such a unique energy and vibe and way that you are, that you make people feel some type of way that they don't feel with anybody else, okay? Yeah. And on top of that, you know, you're like the Queen of Swords, even if you're a guy. And it's like you're intelligent on top of it all, on top of being unique and having wisdom and just your own unique style, you know? And I also see you guys just blazing down this path right now, and you're being true to yourself, and it's like you just trust that the pieces will fall where they may, as long as you speak your truth and do what comes to you to do. And I just feel like people can't get enough of this. They can't get enough of you. You're also like, not only are you building yourself up and your life up, you are like the emperor, even if you're a girl watching this, okay? It's like you are just like becoming such a boss in life. Maybe even a literal boss, okay? It's coming through for some of you. I'm also getting that you guys, you know, there's something about you where you have like a performer personality. Okay, so maybe like when you're on camera, all of a sudden you just like transform into your most outgoing, lively self. I just see like somebody who's really passionate, acts like a fire sign, you know, when they're in front of the camera or speaking or doing what they're passionate about. I just see you guys lit up and lighting those up around you. And yeah, I feel like you guys are such a source of light and inspiration to others that, especially if you know, have a following on social media, they just can't get enough of you. You make people excited to not only be who they are, but to do what they're passionate about. So that's amazing to see, group 2. You also, okay, with the Chariot here, I feel like you have such a drive. You're ambitious and a go-getter. And it's like, I feel like, especially if you guys show any behind the scenes of whatever it is that you do, like, again, people feel inspired. They're like, oh, look at this person, you know, making time, spending time on whatever it is that they love and they can't get enough of. And you just make people want to do that as well. You're like a lighthouse, group 2. Like, people could be like going through these storms, metaphorically speaking, in their life, and they just like, they click on your page and they feel renewed. They feel like anything is possible. They feel like, oh my gosh, like, you bounce back, I can bounce back too, and, you know, get excited again about life and whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish. Yeah, and then with the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, I'm getting again, I can't say it enough, group 2. You have such a unique way of being and your vibe. Like, yes, you're attractive, but it definitely goes deeper than that. It's like your personality, your vibe, your energy. People feel so like disheartened if you don't give them a chance, is what I'm seeing, because they feel instantly connected to you, like they've known you, and again, you guys make people feel some type of way that they don't feel with others. So they're hooked. They want more of that, you know? You just got it going on. But again, you guys know your catch, you know your worth, and you intuitively know if somebody's for you, not for you, like if somebody is your match or not, I feel. And you just don't like waste time or energy on those that you're not feeling it, you know? So that's just the way it is. So you have a lot of people crushing on you that aren't gonna have a shot, you know? But either way, like, people, whether they're with you or not, they're inspired by you, group 2. So keep doing your thing. All right, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so why do people obsess over you? Okay, so we start off with the Hermit here. So I feel like you guys are definitely in a league of your own when it comes to spirituality, okay? Or whatever it is that you believe in. It's like you go all the way with it. And now I feel like you guys are walking your talk. In fact, I want to bring out a few other cards to get more of a story. So I do feel like you guys have been through some definite challenging times, okay? But you rose above those dark times, okay? And I just see you like becoming this elevated version of yourself, okay? And, you know, with the Ace of Swords here, I feel like it's like seeing in the dark, you know? It's like you guys, all of a sudden, I just feel like you are just living this wisdom and through awareness, and it's like, that's what I mean about being your elevated self. And now I feel like you guys could be like spreading this message to others, okay? And it seemed to be inspiring. I really do feel like, you know, it's interesting that life purpose is coming through in this reading for everyone. But yeah, I mean, your words are powerful, okay? And I think sometimes you might doubt that because maybe you're not getting the feedback that you think, you know, like a lack of recognition. And, you know, it's just honestly because I don't think people comment on everything that, you know, that hits them. But I do feel like you guys, you have had your own revelations, and it's like your words are igniting that within others, okay? And the other thing that's coming through is like, not only are you guys like wise, you're coming across as really wise now, but you're also really intelligent with the King of Swords here, okay? So it's like you've got the best of both worlds going on, and you just have like this unmatchable, oh my goodness, it's like, I feel like people, you guys, okay, you come across like you're content doing your own thing, okay? I get that you're really independent. You're used to being alone, like you have your tribe, those people that are closest to you, but at the same time, you're a lone wolf too, though, and I'm just seeing that, but if somebody comes up against you with something that you're passionate about and very, like, really knowledgeable about, you'll go toe-to-toe with them, okay? I see you guys not shying away from debating. In fact, I feel like, you know, with the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords here, it's like, your wit is unmatched. Like, not only do you know what you know, but it's also like you can back it up, okay? It's almost like, this is what I call like the lawyer vibe, okay? Like, I feel like you guys, you know, you're the type to drop knowledge on people, and then you'd even have facts and examples to back it up, okay? So if people aren't ready to go toe-to-toe with you, they'll be sorry that they did. But here's what I'm getting, though. So, like, yes, you guys, you can come across as being opinionative, but at the same time, it's like you're so sure in what you're saying. I feel like it's that sureness that draws people to you like a magnet, okay? So that's interesting. I'm also getting, though, like, you guys definitely have a playful side, too, okay? Like, you can be charming. You can be witty. You just have this, like, I'm just getting, like, a big smile. Like, I feel like you have this charm and wit about you that just kind of makes, almost like you're flirting when you're talking, but you're not really, okay? So a bit of Gemini vibes with that, okay? A lot of air signs coming through for you guys. So I feel like, you know, your mind's always clicking away. You like to be mentally stimulated. People really, like, find your intelligence to be attractive, as well as like how you speak. Yeah, like you guys make any conversation fun, I feel. Unless, okay, you guys, okay, you're coming across like you have two different modes going on. One is almost like a professor, okay, where you're like dropping knowledge on people basically. And the other is like more of a laid back, playful, flirty, feisty like vibe, okay? Where you'll go back and forth with somebody playfully. And I feel like they can't get enough of that. It's magnetic to people, you know? Especially when a lot of people have conversations that are just kind of blah. But not you guys, okay? I feel like you're so uniquely yourself that just you talking to people makes people want to talk to you and they feel like they're falling for you. I feel like you have a lot of people crushing on you that don't show it. So you could even be like thinking, what do you mean? Like people obsessed, people crushing on me. But yeah, I see it. In fact, with the Judgment card here, like I feel like somebody in particular wants a second chance with you guys. But it's not the only... Not only that though, going back even to Judgment, I feel like you guys come across like you're born again. So... yeah, and I kind of feel like with all these birds, like you guys have you soar above your challenges. Like you don't just rise above challenges, you soar above them like an eagle is what I'm getting. So you're like majestic. And you have this amazing ability to adapt and overcome challenges, okay? And people see that as being inspiring, those that know that about you. Like whatever you've gone through and how you are now. So the way that you are and your message to the world is why people obsess over you guys, okay? And you're so true to yourself. And it's kind of like you guys have this, like, you come across like you don't care what others think is also what I'm seeing. Like you're so immersed in your own world. Like you have it's like you live in your own world. Because your mind is brilliant. It's interesting. It clicks away with ideas that I feel like you guys want to take off on. So, you know, I do feel like genuinely that's why you're cool with being alone. Like you always have something you could be working on. But I feel like that also gives a mysterious vibe to people and they like want in. They want in on your life because of that. Because you don't let a lot of people in. So, yeah. And those that get to know you, they want to get to know you. But I feel like you kind of give them a little bit here and there. And you leave them wanting more, basically, when it comes to getting to know you. All right, with the Four of Swords reversed, you guys, you do come across like a bit of a thrill seeker. Okay? I'm actually getting kind of fire vibes with that. Like an Aries, Leo. Maybe even Sag. But, yeah, I just feel like you guys like things that get your adrenaline going. And I feel like the way that you are, you can be like blunt all of a sudden. Okay, like you definitely have like the side that kind of sticks to themselves and will engage in conversation and go, you know, you're very knowledgeable. But at the same time, it's like all of a sudden you get like, you guys have all these different sides to you. I'm just getting like somebody who's like blunt. and people don't know what to expect. And you could do that with your actions as well. Like all of a sudden you'll be chilling and then you'll want to like, you'll start playing basketball, you know, or something, or start jogging. I don't know. I'm getting this physical activity all of a sudden, and you'll get people moving or dancing or doing something with movement, going for a walk, you know. So yeah, I feel like people don't know what to expect with you guys, so they're like excited about it. Okay, so you guys can also be a bit of extremist. I'm getting like, sometimes I feel like you guys like go, I mean, on one hand it's good because you go all out with things that you're passionate about or into, but then all of a sudden I feel like it's almost like you'll lose sleep over it. Like you'll be so immersed in whatever it is that you're into. And then with the Hierophant here, I feel like then all of a sudden when you realize you need balance, you'll become the most disciplined person ever. Like whatever it is that you guys do, group 3, you go all out with. I just feel like you're kind of a wild card and people don't know what to expect with you. And yet you seem interesting. Like you have the mysterious vibe is working for you. So it's like people want in. They want to know more about you, okay? They want to know your life story. I feel like you don't really care to dwell in the past too much, but like people for some reason want to know. And then they're impressed by whatever it is that you have to tell them. Like challenges and obstacles you've overcame. You definitely, though, have this thrill-seeking nature about you, though. Actually getting, some of you like to ride motorcycles, or yeah, especially if you're a guy watching this, I feel. It's like you're taking your spirituality and implementing it into the world, okay? It's like being a modern monk. I actually get that you guys are kind of like earth angels. You're really good communicators. I don't know if you've ever thought of yourself as a communicator. Maybe some of you have, but like, I just feel like you're really good at it. In fact, I feel like when you guys get out of your head and you're just fully in the moment and start speaking, that's when you speak your wisdom and people are like blown away by what you end up saying. Also, group 3, you guys are like naturally cool, I feel. Like you don't have to try, you know, it's just, you come across like you're cool. You're very nonchalant in that way. You know, like some people have like kind of a try-hard feel to them. I feel like you guys are just you, and like people love it. The more they get to know you, the more they fall for you. So yeah, because you're super mysterious upon meeting you. But it's almost like as soon as you feel comfortable with somebody, there is such a shift that it's like you come alive. Okay, and you could be like the life of the party. So that's interesting. Group 3, you have many layers to yourself. All right, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.